Today we are driving a brand spanking new Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro. Now, Tacoma's one of America's favorite trucks. They're certainly popular here in Canada as well. So we're going to give you a little tour around this car and test it out in a Canadian winter and see what it's like. And hopefully you'll learn something and you'll enjoy the show.
We got some big burly tires. It's the TRD edition. This thing's meant for off-roading, racing, anything you want to throw at it. It's got some beefy suspension. Everything's been decked out. Like it's a pretty impressive truck. We feel badass driving around this thing. It's got a lot of power and the look kind of speaks for itself.
So this truck is an off-roader. It has a big reputation of being very capable. Plenty of videos online of everybody throwing it into the mud, doing rock crawling, all kinds of stuff. We've got 4x4. That's a good start. We have got some enormous tires, chunky tread on those tires, and beefy off-road wheels. But it doesn't stop there. We've got these rock sliders. They look mean. Coming up front, huge clearance. We've got a lot of travel on the suspension, and what suspension? These are Fox shocks. They put Fox shocks in the Raptor and then around the front. Not your average pickup truck has a huge smash plate underneath the front.
All right, if the outside of the truck is a little extra, the inside is kind of old school. It's got a nice interior, and the pièce de résistance in this truck is that manual transmission. You don't see that too often. They even got the e-brake right here. We got the TRD Pro stitching up on the seat. They're nice bolstered seats, very comfortable truck, and I think they did a good job in the interior.
So now it's time to see what's under the hood of this beast. It's a 3.5 litre V6, 280 brake horsepower, around 260 pounds-feet of torque. This thing means business. At least with this engine, there's so much room in the bay, you can actually see the engine block itself. You can see the V right there, which is pretty cool.
As usual, Toyota went with the plastic shell over the engine. That's fine, I guess. We're just accepting it at this point.
This bit of plastic doesn't even line up with the V. It's over one bank of the V. Doesn't mean anything, so we're not really sure why it's there.
Still looks really nice. It's a powerful engine, and yeah, let's see what it sounds like. All right, so that's enough talking about the truck. Let's go for a drive.
Is huge. It's comfortable, but like my hand doesn't fit around it. I'm not Trump with my tiny hands, but like this is just a meaty shifter. Yeah, I'm not normally a fan of V6 engine noise, but this is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a nice sounding V6. It's a smaller engine, but
yeah,
it's definitely enough.
Seems like we've inadvertently stumbled upon our old stomping ground and some former favorite roads of ours, so yeah, we're gonna check them out and see how sporty this truck really is.
Let's see what we got. Oh yeah. That's a dip.
Come on, baby, purr for me.
Decent.
Okay, we're going to try doing an emergency brake test. See what happens. Well, the ABS works. We'll say that much. So we're rapidly becoming acquainted with the Tacoma community. Another one just passed us, giving us like a thumbs up and the peace sign. Everyone loves this car. So we're just driving back, and we saw two Tacomas while we were trying to pull out onto this road, and we also saw a cop hidden behind the sign. The second Tacoma we saw got pulled over for speeding.
Yeah. These are easy to speed in, I'll tell you that.
So, closing remarks, final thoughts. What did you think of it?
I think that it surprised me. This was a lot funner and a lot more extreme than I thought it was.
Yeah, I really didn't know what to expect of this truck, and surprise is probably the word of the day here. It's a lot of fun, it's a lot of car, extremely capable, so maybe we didn't do as thorough a road test as we could have done.
Yeah, we didn't get it stuck, so that would have been the full road test, but that's because it's hard to get stuck. We're in a big patch of snow right now, and we're not worried about driving out of it.
So my biggest concern of this car, as with any Toyota, is the interior. This one, it's like overly chunky. I can get over that. Everything else, like all of the electronics are great. It's got every convenience that you could really want. It's comfortable. I feel like it'd be a good road trip car as well.
Yeah, and on the road, it's just phenomenal for driving around. You're punching it, you're switching, you're shifting gears, and it's, I mean, yeah, it sounds great, feels great. It's a joy to drive around.
So it's powerful, it's super rare. It's a really loud color, which I also love. Like it really stands out in every environment. You're never going to get lost in it.
Mm-hmm. And couple that with the rarity factor. I mean, the owner told us that this truck in particular was the only orange manual transmission one to be sold in the area, and so
yeah, this is unique to Toronto, this vehicle. It's not all mouth, no trousers. It is as much bark as it is bite.
If you had one of these TRD Pros, what would it be?
I would drive it every day. Like, you could commute in this, you could take it out on the weekend. This is a road trip car. This is a winter car to get you around. You would never ever feel worried about like getting stuck anywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's a great, like, the question we set out to answer at the start of this video was, is this a good car for a winter in Canada? And it bloody well is.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. I think as a daily driver, if you're a car enthusiast, because you could drive this around the city. You can go for road trips in it. It's small enough that it's not like too imposing wherever you park it. It just kind of blends in while sticking out in a weird way. So yeah, I would love it as a daily driver.
Yeah, Toyota, I've got to hand it to you. You did a great job here.
Okay, you've won our respect. Cheers to you.